On.
Okay, is everybody out there in TV land? You can all hear me okay? All right. Well, welcome. We're not in our normal room, so we're feeling kind of uncomfortable. It's light streaming in through all the windows, and you're probably going to get a better viewing opportunity at home than we're going to get here.
Well, make sure the top lights are off.
We'll just stall around until it gets dark. Unfortunately, that's about 8:30 or 9 o'clock this time, so probably not going to work. Well, this is proof that there is life after the HUFF. Some life anyway. We've got pretty good attendance tonight. We're going to be a little bit short on the normal things that we do because we've got two different films to show tonight, and one of them is our yearly sort of retrospective film of the whole event, and we'll let Dennis introduce that in a minute. But first of all, who's been diving? Anybody been diving? Oh, where you been?
I was in Roatan while you were at the film festival.
Oh.
So had a really great trip, and this is like my 15th trip there. So I did their coral conservation thing with the Roatan Marine Park, similar to what Kramer was talking about last month, and it was an incredible experience. So I now have my own little coral colony on the Mesoamerican Reef. So pretty cool little experience.
You put a plaque up with your name on it?
Well, actually, I adopted one of the coral trees there, but it does have my name on it. And we took coral from that tree, staghorn coral, and now planted it onto the reef. So I have 10 fragments of staghorn coral growing. So I'll check on it in July. Hopefully it's not dead. I'll be just the bugs don't really bother us. I mean, yeah.
So now you're an eco warrior for sure.
Yeah. So I'll be now certified with the Marine Park. So when I go back, I'll be able to do volunteer dives with them. So
that's very good.
Looking forward
That's
to
really cool.
Yeah, continuing doing that. It was really an incredible experience.
Good.
Very good. Well,
did anybody ever say what the success ratio when you plan on like that?
They may have said, but I was absorbing a lot of information.
The question was, did they know the success rate? Said they scared.
Yeah.
I didn't see any other hands in the room here for diving. Anybody out there in Zimland diving since the last meeting? Yeah. Well, we're getting out of winter now, so there's no excuse. Time to get out there and get in the water. I guess we'll have a bunch after we get back next time. Russell's got a group going to BBI, so
There's some right there. Yes. Scott and John are. Yes.
well, so do we have any announcements? Any yes, two, 4 of them are up there.
Get him off of the
Those going to BDI, but you're bringing your cards, of course, and your nitrogen card, but also
okay.
do not forget 2-3 days before to get the digital pass or whatever it is required to get in BDI now. And I'll send an email out to everybody the week before just to remind everybody of it. Thanks.
Very good. I'm going to put my wife on the spot, which is nothing new in our relationship. She's giving me her normal look. Kill you. But do you want to say a word about the ticket sales and the raffle? And we're not going to hold you to an exact number, but I think we had a pretty good year. So
Here you go.
You know, Debbie Mensley and I are trying to get our final number on what we spent and what we took in, and we came in at a profit again. I'm not sure exactly what yet because we haven't gotten our final check from Match yet. We should be getting it this week, but ask me next time.
Okay. Anyway, I think it was good. The raffle, as I recall, turned up more cash.
The raffle had, I know, over like $2,500.
Several hundred dollars seen fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but the retail sales were down.
Yeah.
So here's a
We
quick
need
pop.
to order some more size shirts.
Yeah, we need to look at our inventory. Here's a pop quiz for everyone, unannounced. I'm an old school teacher from graduate school days. So, how many of you read my president's page that just came out?
Last, I did.
You started. I know I
I
kind of
looked
long
at it.
winded. Well, I hope it's humorous and all is true. But it just kind of occurred to me. I wanted to mention we got a lot of stuff go on at this meeting that we don't usually have, and I'm going to use that obviously. And I'm always looking around to talk about things, but we'll be talking in more detail about some of the things that happened. But I'll just mention it here. Besides my crown falling off just before I was supposed to go on stage and me gluing it in with super glue, and in the bathroom at the match, and then also gluing my fingers together to the teeth. So it's one of these Dumb and Dumber things where it's like, oh, if I pull my fingers out, I'm gonna pull a tip out. So anyway, I went to as you see there, I went to the dentist and he said, "Ah, you did a pretty good job, except for all that glue you got on your teeth all around it." So anyway, that was interesting. Then Mary Daniel slipped and fell while they were unloading the food. I don't know if she stepped on a tortilla or what, but, it was pretty serious. I understand. I don't want to say how serious because I don't know, but they said it looked pretty ugly.
She cut her elbow like
Got
a
split her
cut
elbow.
this long on her elbow.
She took a number of stitches. Yeah.
In the worst possible place because you have to bend that,
What did she hit?
She just stepped on a spot.
The edge of the windowsill, which is a metal casing around the window, and it's sharp,
Wow.
not rounded, it's angular, and she went right down on top of it.
So that was fun. I looked around. Martin was still there, so I don't know how they managed all that.
Kathleen took her to the emergency.
Need to get the full story on that, but figured she was okay because he wasn't running out of the show, and then we had a really nice surprise when we started to do the online voting, which we love to do. Was our online app stopped working, and we thought at first it was the Wi-Fi in the theater, and we were yelling about that. No, the Wi-Fi in the theater was working fine. It was for some reason the people that run the app. I don't know if they decided to do maintenance on their server or what, but it was just down. And we had tested it like the hour before the show to make sure that it all worked with the Wi-Fi and all that. So it's a good crowd though. We got a dog. We went back to the old way of pen and pencils and had people circle their favorite films on the program and hand them in. And Betsy tried to make them all show ID, but that didn't fly. So
I did not.
she didn't. That's a joke, everybody. Come on, don't try to.
We had more votes
And
than
then-
people.
No, actually, we did do a credibility check on that. And, so that leads me to another thing, though, which is you're going to see when you see the winning films. If you haven't looked into it already, we made a little change to announcing winners this year. When we first started out, this was going to be completely judged by the audience, and we did that the first year, except for the Made in Texas category, because I know how these people are. We couldn't have any judge that anybody knew and have him still, feel safe in his home. So we found a guy out in Australia who's an expert in film and TV and all that stuff to judge the first year's Made in Texas category. Now, what we didn't get right that first year was that we had Made in Texas as a category, but we also allowed those films to enter all the other categories. So we were looking at it and we saw a distinct hometown advantage in the other categories, and we found like in the feature-length films we were winning against people like Jacques Cousteau's son and stuff like that. So we realized something wasn't right there, so we went back to just the Made in Texas category for Houston films, which is how we have continued on to that day. But we've always had the films judged by a panel of judges. That's how we decide who can get into the show. But in the past, we didn't allow them to pick winners because, we like the democracy, the voice of the people and all that sort of stuff. So as time has gone by, though, we've become aware just by looking at it that all of these different techniques, what the judges like, what the audience is like, it's a different lens. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. It's just that sometimes a winner would be the same, sometimes it would be different. And so this year we decided that we would expand the award possibilities and announce both of them. So what you're going to see are the first place winners tonight, both for audience vote and for the judges selection. So, and we'll also show you the top 10 selection, which is what we've been doing for the last 3 years, because we realized there are a bunch of films, like say in the macro category, hell, 4 of them could have won, 5 of them could win. They were so good. And that doesn't give you the relationship to the scores of all the other categories. So the top 10 film group is yet another lens to look through how the films stacked up in the festival. Like I said, none of them are right, none of them are wrong. It's just different ways of scoring it. And so we were wondering, this is kind of an experiment, but as soon as we did this and announced it, we got an outpouring of our filmmakers from all over the world. An outpouring. We got about 5 or 6 comments, which is a lot. Thanking us. More than that, probably. Yeah. But I mean, it was a number of people came to thank us for showing both of those, because, and they made some comments about other festivals that they've been in that were not very complimentary, and were extremely complimentary of ours for transparency and providing that kind of information. So come in. You're looking for Houston Underwater photographic?
No, I think I'm in the wrong meeting. I'm sorry.
Well, that was quick.
New member.
So anyway, we're pleased that we did that, and the plan is to go ahead and carry on. And what you'll see, I'll let Betsy talk more about it. She put the film together. I just wanted to have a quick overview of the big changes in what we did this year. I think it all went really well. We didn't have any fatalities. We had several casualties, which in my old job would give me in a lot of trouble, but this one's okay. Well, does anybody have a gadget of the month by any chance?
We have time for a gadget.
We got a minute or two if somebody brought one. Usually the Campanellis pull something out of their back pocket. Okay.
Nope.
You usually have something, not this one, but.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and get a jump on it. I don't know exactly how long the films are going to be, but probably longer than we expect. So let's go ahead and do that. Dennis, tell us all about what you're going to do.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna kick it off with the post HUFF review. This is a film that I put together using Justin Wallace's video and David Lenderman's photographs, and you can't ask for anything better than what they provided with me. It was like they were like Rover, who was all over. They were everywhere.
Yeah, we're not too bad. We're not too bad as a couple. Or maybe it's 3 of us. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, and my acolyte there, Justin, he did all of the interviews, and the interviews are just splendid, if I can use that term. So what I have here is a relatively long show, but it is a lot of content in it, and I hope that everybody's going to enjoy it. So let me get it set up here and running. Okay, wait a minute. Entire screen. This is different.
You can do it that way.
This is different.
Well, we'll make it window. Click on window up there
On window.
if you want to.
Share audio system, entire screen. Normally there's some things about audio and optimization. I'm not seeing it with this one.
Well, I think you bring that screen up and then you say to share it.
Well, let me see. Share audio system. Okay.
Click on your projection screen down there. The one that you're going to show. Yeah.
Well, let's see. Is it it's not showing anything there on that
Click it.
entire window.
Yeah, it's gonna show up, see the.
There,
nine
okay,
more
now I've
windows?
got it, okay.
See where it says 9 more windows?
Yeah,
Click on that.
normally it uses a optimized audio and video, and it's not showing that on this one.
What, that's because the window you've chosen is the HUPS window. Click, see right under the HUPS window there, right here,
The blue.
this is
Okay.
9 more, click on that.
This?
No,
Oh.
No,
See where my finger pointing?
he's pointing. Go back to your right, Dennis. He's pointing.
Look at his shadow of his banner.
Oh, there?
Ups and
No.
This is a different screen. Let me see what happens. See what happens. If I share it. Okay, now I just, now I can start the show. Okay, that looks good. What I don't know is how well it's going to look. We'll find out.
Fall 2026, we're gonna here with.
Okay, we're just looking at your wrong screen.
Okay, just a second.
Sales, nice day in Houston, we're doing it. Excellent, excellent.
Just a second.
Oh my God, I'm not.
Okay, what is it not? What are you not getting?
We're seeing all the attendees. We're not seeing the video that you're displaying.
You gotta choose that window to show.
Oh, okay, I thought I did.
It's pointing at 9 more,
All right.
it's one of those 9 more windows.
This one,
Hit the share button.
share.
Hit window. Hit this one. I guess double click that.
double click.
Double click it.
Doesn't do
Click on the
anything.
9 more. Click on the 9 more.
9 more.
Yeah, I know. It
Says
says
nine.
Hops and 9 more. Right up there.
Where it says HUFS and 9 more right underneath.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, it's doing nothing. Okay, what are you seeing now?
They're seeing what you have just shared here. Hit stop share, okay?
Okay,
Hit stop share.
I hit share. And I get to this point. I don't know what you're seeing at home.
Any option at the top window, maybe?
Yeah, that's what we tried. And then.
Let me try entire screen. Let me see what happens.
Hit share audio too. Hit share audio.
Maybe you gotta slide the little bar over.
Slide the bar.
Oh, yeah, got it. Okay. Boy, everything's different. All right. Well, crap. Now I've lost my program.
Click on this thing here entire.
Now I've lost my program.
Well, that looks good.
Now Zoom. Where are you? Scott, what are you seeing on your screen? Are you seeing it?
We're just seeing your shared all the attendees on Zoom right now.
Do you see? Okay, entire screen. Now what are you seeing?
Same thing. You haven't shared the other screen to us. Yeah, see, you're sharing a screen there, but you're just sharing the screen that all of the Zoom attendees screen. Okay, so that's all blacked out now. And it looks like your HUFF review is up, but it's not playing yet. Yeah, start that thing. There you go, Dennis.
HUFF 2026, we are here with Craig Beasley. Craig, how's it going so far?
Well, it's been really smooth. All the volunteers got here on time, good setup, got good ticket sales. Nice day in Houston, and we're enjoying it.
Excellent, excellent. Oh my God, I must talk about the animation category today. They're really changing the game with animation and aligning it with, you know, the underwater world.
Well, animation just continues to grow. You know, we're seeing more and more films, so this tells us that more and more people are getting access to high-powered computing, and in particular kids. It's a lot of movies that are made by groups of school children that are really quite interesting. Of course, like everything else in the world today, the biggest growth we've seen is in the use of AI.
Fantastic, fantastic. Well, all the best for the rest of your show today, and excellent. Thanks again, Craig.
My pleasure. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get into the first category, which is a very important one and one very close to every diver's heart, I know, which is films that are related to the environment. And it's my pleasure to introduce an old friend and fellow geophysicist, Scott Singleton, to tell us about the environmental category.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hope everyone's going to have a fun time today. We certainly had a fun time yesterday. There were some excellent films yesterday. Really, they had animated, a lot of laughs, a lot of fun. But today, as Craig just said, we're going to start on a little bit more of a serious note. And that's because any of us who have dipped our heads underneath the water, which I presume is everybody in this audience, has seen what is happening to our reefs. So it's incumbent on us to be active environmental custodians and stewards, protectors of our reefs. My advice to you, sit back and buckle up, because it's going to be a heck of an experience. Hopefully it's eye-opening. Thank you.
We're accepting films. We were kind of surprised to get a lot of creative interest. We were expecting more your nature documentary type films, which many of us shoot. And so we created our House Flicks category to kind of lump all these together into a category for judging.
I'm here to introduce you to HUFF's 6 feature-length films from producers in 5 different countries, which I believe all these films will just take your breath away. The films range from underwater depths of the cradle of civilization in the Mediterranean Sea to the biodiverse reefs of Indonesia and in between.
It's an era when the average TikTok viewing time is, check this out, 8.4 seconds. But we seem to be addicted to viewing these tiny squirts of imagination. Today's category of short films speaks to this issue.
The people in our next set of films are not only athletes, they are also artists. It takes a team effort to produce an underwater dance video. Performers, camera people, choreography. It is one of the times when selfies just do not work out very well. Brought me a whole new appreciation of freediving. It is my honor to introduce dance and freediving for you.
It's one of my favorite categories because we get to see creatures so small, only very skilled videographers can pull it off. It takes high-powered camera lenses, special lighting, and advanced diving skills. A diver has to first find the tiny subject, not scare it off, zoom in on it, and hold the camera rock solid steady. Breathing is not recommended. So I know you're going to enjoy these 6 great films, and choosing a favorite is going to be very difficult. Here we go.
Whataburger. Justin Boots.
Yeah.
Buc-ee's. Dr. Pepper. Yeti Coolers. Texans are rightfully proud of our homegrown brands. We can be equally proud of the entries in this category, which were submitted by filmmakers whose primary residence is in the great state of Texas. Please enjoy the following submissions in the Made in Texas category. All right, all right, all right.
HUFF 2026, guys, we made it to day 2. 8 categories over 2 days, final 4. Oh, that's a thing in Houston.
It's not a fun thing to talk about in Houston. Not this year, okay?
Okay. So, guys, how was the attendance yesterday? I saw an uptick. Am I correct?
I think you're correct. I think this is the most we've had on a Saturday in all 6 years we've done this. So that's good that people are starting to come for both days and not just Sunday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, I would say my 2 favorite categories are on Sunday. So if I could be here twice, I would be here. Got the macro and, of course, Made in Texas.
Right.
What happens after day 2?
Well, of course, we have events after both days. And the first day, we sneak off to a watering hole nearby, and everybody's invited, informal. We did that last night, and that was a lot of fun. Missed the rain, it was all good. This evening, after the performance on Sunday, is a little easier. We just go right across the breezeway here in the Match Theater, and we have the gallery reserved, which is a very nice space for events that they have. And we'll have the formal award ceremonies there. We'll have the last big raffle prizes.
Big prizes this year.
Big prizes this year. We hold the raffle the very last thing because we know once we give out those big prizes, maybe the crowd thins out a little bit.
We have a Mexican buffet with a cash bar, so everybody has a good time.
And there'll be music playing.
And most important, for the winners that are in person, that's you out there, we're inviting you to come next year. You actually get your prize. We're not going to tell you what it is, you got to come.
Absolutely.
Dennis, always a pleasure to see you.
Justin, my man.
All right, you have been here day 1 of HUFF at the Pews Theater. You've seen a lot over the last 6 years. You guys survived COVID. Not only that, you have been a consistent contributor to films into the HUFF.
I have been. I guess that I'm kind of addicted to it. The filmmaking is something that allows me to tell stories, which is what I like to do.
For sure.
And then there's the technical aspect of it. It's not just a matter of taking good pictures. You've got to take great pictures.
Yep.
And then when you put together and get in there to the editing room, it's like a candy store.
You tell a story.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you tell a story.
You have all of these little pieces of stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And you got the music, and maybe you want to think about narration. You got to come up with some kind of a story.
Absolutely.
And once you get the story,
yeah,
and you find the music, and you start putting it together, it's magic.
What's that thing for you from day 1 to now that you can say has been a big change, has been a remarkable difference in the Houston Underwater Film Festival? Is it the entries? Is it, the quality of the films?
I think that it has been consistent in quality from the very beginning. I think Film Freeway reaches out and gets to a very large group of people around the world. We've had anywhere from 25 to, I don't know how many, 30 something this year. A lot of people from different nations around the world. And it just works.
So for you, being a filmmaker who has been here day 1, what has the big change for you been? Is it competition in Made in Texas category?
Well, when we started out, we ended up competing against everybody.
Sure.
And what was happening there was there were too many people out there in the audience that were friends, and they were voting for us.
It's a thing.
And
it's
a thing. And so we didn't want that reputation, so that we put everybody from Texas into one category, and I love it.
That's great.
It means I'm competing against you, Craig, and Betsy, and all of the other people, and I love it. I really do.
It's great, because not only are we dive buddies and friends, but yeah, we have that healthy competition. Yeah. And he's my mentor. I'm here with my good buddy Scott. Amazing film, by the way, Scott.
Thank you.
What people don't realize is that in his film, he got that footage not just through recreational diving, he got it through technical diving. And to me, that's absolutely fascinating because the task loading involved just in technical diving, with the addition of underwater photography, I salute you, sir.
People look at me, I've got 4 tanks, I got 2 tanks on my side, 2 80s, and I got 2 40s with deco gas on my back, and I got this huge camera. And people look at me like, I mean, I'm telling you, by the end of that dive, that trip that I took that film on, there were extra dive masters on our team specifically to look after me because they didn't trust me to be looking at my computer. So
quite impressive.
Task loading is a serious issue.
100%.
I don't recommend it for the casual recreational diver.
Absolutely.
But then, Justin, you and I are members of a fraternity that goes above and beyond. And for me, that above and beyond is tech diving, deep tech diving with videography.
Unbelievable, unbelievable. And I love that you told the history behind those wrecks, because you know wrecks are really silent. You know, Jacques Cousteau's silent wrecks, and you really brought to me an echo of respect for those fallen soldiers, no matter what side they were on.
And that is the purpose. You've detected the exact purpose and theme that I had for that picture was, hey, think about the amount of soldiers, the amount of life, regardless of what side they were on, that just in an instant just vaporized. And that to me, I'm in total respect for all of it.
Well, mate, I am in total respect for your technical diving and your underwater videography.
Thank you very much, Justin.
Thank you again, Scott.
Thank you very much.
Okay, see you again in 27. We have the Made in Texas category. And here with me today is Bianca, our first time entrant into the Made in Texas category. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
She's not, new to the festival. I believe you were here last year.
Yes, a couple of years actually. Yes.
So you see, what happens? You attend and you're inspired.
Oh, definitely. It definitely inspired me to see all the talent and everyone putting in their efforts and their vision on the screen.
Absolutely.
So yes.
So tell us about your film in Made in Texas category.
Yeah, so last year I had the pleasure of traveling to Indonesia. It's a really well-known place for the little stuff that I absolutely love. Yes, the micro. But since this is my first time entering the film festival, I decided to enter into the category Made in Texas.
Very good.
I do think it's nice to promote the talent that we have here in Texas. So that's why I entered in that category. But
when you went to Roger, which by the way I'm jealous, did you have the film festival in mind? Were you shooting?
I have to be honest, I did have that in mind.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
I did have that in mind. I love photography, videography. It's something that I'm very passionate about. And I just kind of like got into it a little bit more recently because my family and friends were like, you know, you have an eye for this. You should really put your work out there.
I love that.
And then coming to the festival, seeing all the work from everyone really just gave me that extra push. Yes. Thank you, everyone.
See you guys. I have the pleasure of being in the company of Karen, and I think Karen.
Yes.
Lucky me. These filmmakers have traveled from out of town to come to our Houston Underwater Film Festival, and every time we have the filmmakers who come in, we are absolutely elated. Thank you so much, guys.
Well,
You're also very well represented in both days.
Yes.
In 2 categories.
Yes.
Apparently somebody won yesterday.
Yeah.
We have a winner in the circle.
Sure, yeah. I started out with the film cameras where you had to put the film in, roll it up. Then I got to digital, and then I got to camcorder.
Yep.
But I really love doing the videos because it shows people that don't dive underwater.
Tells our story.
Just the beauty of the place.
100% agree.
And Indonesia, which is the category I won yesterday, biodiversity.
Biodiversity.
Indonesia has the most beautiful creatures and colors and everything, so I wanted to show that whole trip that we did from Mamari up to Raja.
And you obviously did a really good job because it won.
It won.
And then today we also have another film, I believe, bit of a Karen and Karen collaboration.
Well, that's it exactly. That whole film that's, I guess it's in the macro category this time, is the result of a single morning dive at the Blue Heron Bridge. Karen and I were there as dive buddies. She was shooting, I was shooting, and when we got done, I said, wow, that was like one of the best dives
ever. Yes.
So it's the first time we were here. I've known, met Craig and Betsy years ago, long before they even started this. And it's just been amazing. I've been wondering all these years, like, what have they been up to? And I come over here, and it's just an incredible amount of energy here.
Correct.
So I would encourage anybody to come and just watch it. If you're a filmmaker, just enter, because it's just a lot of fun.
And also turn up, right?
Yeah.
Turn up, like the engagements that we had with the filmmakers, you know, sharing little secrets, you know.
Yes, you do. Well, you get ideas from seeing what other people are doing. I mean, that's what's amazing.
That's what it's about. Guys, again, thank you for coming. And for other filmmakers, please, we would love to have you here at the Houston Underwater Film Festival. See you in 2027.
Amazing, Dennis. Great production.
Nobody does a choice. Okay, well, it's Betsy's turn now to present the winner, so I'll let you talk about it.
Great job, guys.
Okay, so for the winner's show, this year, instead of just showing the audience vote winners like we have done in the past. We added in the judges rating winners as well. And you'll see as this film takes place that sometimes the audience vote winner and the judges vote winner are the same in a couple of cases.
We're gonna watch it twice though, anyway, right?
No.
We're not gonna watch it twice. So you'll see as each category is presented that sometimes a film will have won both of those. And then other times, one film would have won audience vote and another the judges rating. So just be aware of what that means when it's shown.
Okay, let me get up. I've got to get your screen up. Okay, where's Zoom? Okay. Share. Okay, I think that this is going to work. Audio. Okay. Now.
No, you gotta
Do you see black?
screen. No, you didn't share it, Dennis.
I didn't? Okay,
No,
I
you gotta
didn't
do
share.
the
You're
entire
right.
screen.
Yeah, you're right.
Click entire screen. Yeah, that one's click. Now, click on the left. Or on the left of the little window.
There.
No, down.
Down below.
See where it says entire screen? It's better in the bottom.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Now click share.
Share. Okay.
We won't stop, won't quit no matter the cost. We keep keeping on. We're the dreamers. We push through the darkness with all that we've got. We keep keeping on. But oh mama, we've made it to the other side singing. Oh mama, oh mama. Hold your head up high. This is our time. Hold your head up high.
Sono né vivo né morto, ogni porto è l'ennesima deviazione. Là a meno 10.994. Le parole taciute si sedimentano, non muoiono, si trasformano in nostalgia, rimpianto, dedito, insoddisfazione. Ogni volta mi risveglio qui, ma appartengo all'abisso. La barca mi riporta sempre indietro.
E non puoi fermarti?
Non posso. Sono prigioniero di ciò che non ho detto. E ciò che dimentico continua a respirare sotto di me.
Hey Seth, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Seth. Happy birthday to you. Stop.
Happy birthday, baby.
Happy birthday, sweetheart.
Happy birthday, my sweetie.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday, Grandpa. Happy birthday, my boy.
history of this story dates back a long way. When I was still a little boy, I had the chance to take the book into my hands for the first time. Rather than paper and ink, it symbolized a window into another world. I immersed myself in this new world. Page after page, I got to know the mysteries of the ocean, developing a deep passion for these magic moments. This dream has become my responsibility to follow life's path. My own heart burned with love, and at the same time driven to despair. I have been considering the ocean not only as a miracle, but above all, as a vulnerable life against a world that tries to consume it, walking all over its beauty and trying to shatter its magic. And yet, in spite of everything, the magic has remained. I felt that something will happen. This will be my mission, not just chosen, but deeply perceived. Not only to preserve, but above all, to tell the story of the ocean. Now, at the end of my journey, old and exhausted, I'm holding the book in my trembling hands, clutching it tightly. The pages of the book are faded, just like I am. I am closing this chapter, like life will be closing the last chapter. Continue to live. It embodies my dreams, my love and my hope, my stories and all these magic moments hidden at its bottom. It was worth the effort to live.
In 2018, we accidentally discovered Treasure Bay, an incredible unknown muck dive site in Raja Ampat. This is a sample of the Treasure Bay film we made of that day. We vowed to return. Seven years later, we returned to the area on the Pendito liveaboard. The crew could not get permission for us to dive Treasure Bay, so we dove just across the channel at a site called Algae Patch. Here's what we found. Like before, we found several unique nudibranchs, juveniles, and amazing behaviors. We saw them fighting. Making babies. Even laying eggs. And we saw some of the masters of camouflage. Raja Ampat is not thought of as a muck destination, but maybe it should be. One thing is for sure, we plan to return to Treasure Bay.
I feel the thunder as it pours in, leaving traces of emotion. It's like a riot when it rolls in. When the fire starts to burn. When the fire starts to burn. It's time to rise alive again. From echoes of the ashes we return. When the fire starts to burn. I'll strike a match and watch it come down, and walk away because it's over now. This is my kingdom, this is my crown. When the fire starts to burn. When the fire starts to burn. It's time to rise alive again. From echoes of the ashes we return. When the fire starts to burn.
We're all searching for something, a place to belong, a connection that feels real. Some of us find it in the depth. Freediving isn't just a sport. It's a way to let go, to quiet the noise, to just be. Down here, everything slows. The deeper we go, the more the surface world fades. The wrecks below are scars, reminding us of something that once was. But time and the ocean have changed them. What was once destruction is now a foundation for life. Coral covers rusted steel, fish weave through broken spaces, and something new takes shape where the past still lingers. Like us, they've been through storms, and like us, they've adapted, becoming something different, something alive. In the water, we're weightless, untethered. We dive to explore, to grow, to connect. Connect to the ocean, to oneself, to those who share this search. Even in silence, we're never truly alone. We push each other, challenge each other, share the same breath. In the depth, we're more than individuals. We are a tribe. We all carry our own wreckage, the struggles, the moments that changed us. But we're not just what we've lost. We're also what we've built from it. Through time, through pressure, through change, growth happens. The deeper we go inwards, the more we understand. But maybe it's not about finding answers. Maybe it's about learning to live with the unknown, to trust that we're still becoming. Maybe our wrecks don't hold us back. Maybe they show us how to move forward. And maybe, just maybe, we were never alone in this journey.
the tranquil surface of the ocean is a master of deception. Beneath it lies a rugged canyon, sculpted by the relentless force of time and tide. As night arrives, the canyon comes alive, preparing for an astonishing spectacle. Each fall, thousands of squids rise from the abyss, gathering in synchronized waves to spawn in the shadows. Their numbers swell rapidly, forming dense swarms along the canyon floor. Their translucent bodies pulse, with iridescent hues shimmering in perfect harmony. This is no ordinary gathering. It's a ritual of renewal. In this graceful dance, males pursue females, fertilizing eggs in a coordinated ballet. Females seek out soft patches of sand, anchoring pearly sacs to the ocean floor. Over time, the once barren seabed transforms into a shimmering blanket of new life. Once the ritual is complete, the exhausted squids drift back into the depths, rejoining the ocean's cycle once more. At dawn, a gentle glow reveals the transformed canyon floor. What was once a rugged expanse now lies beneath a glistening white blanket, as if winter itself has touched the sea. In the quiet sanctuary of the undersea canyon, nature's cycle of resilience, beauty, and mystery endure, hidden beneath the waves.
Turn on some lights.
You lucky that Reebok thing. Little friend group is too close too, you know what I mean? There's 100. You? That's always a problem, right? Yeah. For a lot of those guys, you can't be in it. Yeah. Say no. You can't say no. Right? You know what I mean? That was a cheap shot, man. Good kidney shot. Good kidney shot. Got a right there in that butt. I ain't feel it, but
Thank you for muting.
Who was that?
Okay, folks. Well, yeah, any comments, questions? We got a minute or two to back up. That's quite a
Good job.
Quite a nice shot.
Well, a good job for the filmmakers. too.
Right,
Yeah.
right, exactly. Some beautiful films, yeah.
It's amazing how much good stuff there is out there, right? So you can see on the top 10 list, a bunch of them didn't win first place in their division. So
I was noticing that Gao, guy that I met over in the Philippines, he's won in several different categories. He did the animation during, he said,
Beluga whales.
yeah, beluga whales. That was during COVID. He said he didn't have anything else better to do, so he learned how to do it. Great job.
Yeah.
He's a local out there in La Jolla with the crowd who does San Diego.
Didn't he win when we were there?
I don't remember.
I think he did.
He's won a bunch of stuff. He's quite good. Yeah.
He posts fairly regularly on Facebook, short little things. Very, very good.
One of the other filmmakers we showed, Valera Sapinko. We met him with his wife when we were in Allure. We spent 2 weeks with them, and I talked him into entering a film festival.
Yeah.
He didn't win the first time he entered.
No, he didn't. He entered last year and he didn't win. And then he went and got this fantastic camera.
Yeah, it's an interesting story. He had an old Sony when we were in Allure with him. He had an old Sony with a Gates housing, and he was griping about it because, you know, it had one of those, maybe a camcorder where the screen folded out to the side or whatever. He couldn't see it. So he was telling me he was going to buy an FX3, which is what he's got now. So,
yeah, he's definitely upped his game.
Yeah.
Beautiful film. The Tiny Wonders of Antelope.
Had a similar situation with Veronica Kovakova. She's from Serbia, I think. And we met her when we were over in Fiji. And I saw some of the things that she and her boyfriend were doing over there. And I said, you need to enter. And she's entered a couple.
Yeah, she
This
has.
one, the Scallops, which is cute as hell.
Cute as hell. Just laughed and laughed when I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't win, but it was good.
It was up against, what was it up against? It didn't win.
Shorts.
Was it in shorts?
Yeah,
or
it was in
it
short. Yeah. It was a tough category.
It's a tough category. Cute film.
okay, enough of this reminiscing. We've got our 5 minutes. It's on the next year, 2027. Let's get working on that.
All right.
First, we're going to have Mexico. Sorry for you folks. I'll use your own.
Justin's gone. I was going to tell him
You
thanks
got
again
it,
for Justin. Since you're not there, I'll just go ahead and say something anyway. I do appreciate the video and, of course, all the stills by David. Made for a lot of nice memories.
Great film you made there, Dennis. If you can get that to me, I'll put it on the
Yes,
HUPS
I'll send it to you.
YouTube channel, and I'll put it on the website. I think that really is good to have a professional looking film with a whole event. Everybody made. He made
Just about when I said it is just a toolbox. It's just like so much fun when you get down to the end and you're sticking it all together. I love it.
Alrighty.
That's all, folks.
It's nacho time.
How many people are going to the next round? One, keep your hands up. 1, 2, 3, 6,
7, 8.
Okay.
Oh, we'll have almost everybody there.
No photos, mate?
All right, shutting it down, boss.
Oh.
Thank you guys out there in Zoom land. Brian, we need to get ourselves a place to stay down there in Victoria or wherever we're going.